everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
If you don't learn by their behavior, you will learn by their betrayal. Now, I'm about to share my story on how I was able to defeat a narcissist through Jesus Christ. I need you to understand that this is a very vulnerable moment for me to go in my closet and dig up my past and really tell you my story. But I believe after reading the comments that some of you women really need to hear my most painful and embarrassing story. But I believe it's going to set a lot of people free. So I need y'all to listen. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. I was young. I was about 26 years old. And I met this person on Facebook. Okay. He was always, looking at my stories, inboxing me. And honestly, I wasn't attracted to him. I just, you could just tell he wasn't really taking care of himself. He wasn't in shape. He had bad teeth. Like, he just wasn't the type of guy that I was used to talking to. You gotta understand, I was started in the military. So the military men, they're strong, they handsome, they in shape, they disciplined. So I go from that lifestyle of being in the military to meeting somebody like him. Initially, I wasn't attracted to him. He wasn't my type. But what I did like about him was that he was an entrepreneur. He was selling cars and he was making a lot of money doing it. And we was both in the same network marketing company. Okay, we both started in direct sales. Okay, so we was selling stuff and making a commission off of it. That's kind of what an MLM is. And he was up there, like he was like one of like the top producers up there. I was climbing my way up there, but he was performing really well, but he was in it way longer than me. I had just jumped into it, so you can't really compare his chapter 3 to my chapter 2 weeks or 3 weeks in. You see what I'm saying? Because he had motion and he had things going for himself, I grew to be attracted to him. Even though physically I wasn't attracted, he wasn't my type. But because of his ambition and drive and entrepreneurship, I like that. Red flag number 1. He had 7 baby mamas and 7 kids. Red flag number 2, when I actually got to know him, he didn't have money like that. Everything that he posted on social media was a facade. It wasn't the truth. Okay. Red flag number 3, his license was suspended because he wasn't paying his child support. So he wasn't doing right by his kids. He wasn't seeing them. He wasn't providing for them. So his baby mamas put him on child support and he couldn't even pay that amount to keep his license. Okay. Red flag number 4, he had nowhere to live. He was sleeping on his mother's couch when I really got to know him. So God showed me all the red flags. Here I am, 26 years old, no kids, 750 credit score. I'm, fresh out the military. What in the world was I thinking? Entertaining a man with 7 kids by 7 different women with suspended driver's license. Okay? What was I thinking? It is a recipe for disaster. Hold on, pause, because this is so embarrassing. Like, as I'm going down memory lane, like, I cannot believe I missed all those red flags. Like, I need y'all to encourage me in the comment section, because I don't know if I can move forward with this, because the story gets more and more embarrassing as I keep talking. Let's go back. He had nowhere to stay. So I paid for him a plane ticket to fly to Kentucky to be with me. Okay. Now, within less than a week, he was abusing me. He was throwing tantrums in the house, breaking stuff. Had a real bad drinking addiction. He was addicted to weed. Like, he really was a nightmare. And I began to change. I began to pick up a lot of weight. I was almost 300 pounds. I had acne on my face. My beauty was affected by this. I was the breadwinner. I was using my military pay to pay all the bills. I was, just trying to be the, build his confidence up because he didn't have any money. He had nothing going for himself. And so I was genuinely just trying to, build a man up. Okay. Now, this is a recipe for disaster. This is why I tell you women, don't do it, because the moment you build him up, he's gonna go off with somebody else who didn't help him build. Okay, I didn't realize this, but I was mirroring his behavior. Okay, so he was toxic, I became toxic. Okay, I began to cuss, fuss, not take care of myself, neglect myself. I just began to just turn into a monster that he created. Okay, that's the type of power and influence he had over me. Let's go ahead and skip towards the breakup. Okay, now this right here is the most embarrassing part of the entire story. Okay, it was where I took my biggest loss. Okay, publicly, financially, emotionally, I was a wreck. The fights between us would be so vicious that the neighbors would call the police on him and he would end up going to jail. No matter how much he would try to switch the story and, gaslight and manipulate and say I was the problem. When the police got there, they saw who the real problem was. The night of the breakup, he was like, I'm tired of going to jail behind this relationship. He began to blame me while he kept getting locked up, And so he was like, I want to just start over and I'm leaving. So he packed his stuff and he drove 7 hours to his new hometown and he never looked back. Okay. So when he left, things began to happen in my life. Blessings began to come once this narcissistic person exited my life. Okay. My business hit 6 figures. I was able to lose weight. I was able to get my beauty back. Just so much greatness began to happen. Right. But even though the blessings was here, I still longed for this narcissist, which is very common and normal. Okay. I want you to know this ain't rare. Like it's a trauma bond that I had. Part of why I couldn't move on was because I still lived in that same apartment that we shared. And so even though my money was good, I was looking good, the memories were there, you see? So one day I packed my bags, I got in my car and I drove 7 hours from Kentucky to Atlanta. Y'all listen. Listen. Once I got to Atlanta, I was in a new city. I was in a new condo. Everything was luxury. It was just beautiful. I began to really heal from him. Okay. I'm going to tell you how the enemy really come in your life when you really finna move on. I wasn't stalking his social media. I wasn't having obsessive thoughts about him. I literally just began to embrace this new beginning. And the enemy knew that. The devil knew that I was at my breaking point. The devil knew that I was walking into the full promises of God, right? And guess what he did? Narcissist contacted me. He said he had been following my journey and that he saw how I elevated and bossed up and no other woman he ever dealt with in his past can even compare to me. And then he said, I want to save this relationship. I know we've been separated for this amount of time, but you're the one I want to be with, okay? Knew to say all the right things, right? And this is why I tell women, don't build a man up, because you're going to be looking for compensation. Okay, look what I invested. Look the money I poured into this relationship. Look how I gave. So that's what ultimately I was looking for. Like, okay, well, he grew. I see he making money moves online. Okay, boom. So let us, get back together again so I can reap the benefits, right, of everything I did to build this man up. Okay, you follow me? So it was more of, that's why I tell women, don't build them. Don't do it. It's a recipe for disaster.
Wait. I do not. When someone else tells you not to build a man, listen, don't build a narcissist man. But if that's your man and that's a good man, build that man up. Okay? Y'all just be building into toxic relationships. You cannot build into a toxic relationship. If a nigga's whooping your ass, why would you want to? No, don't build into that and don't go back to that. But she's telling you don't build into a relationship that she turned around and went back to when he was whooping her ass. So no, that's not the same. Ma'am, women, if your man, because listen, if your man is going to do it for you, you should do it for him. Whatever works for you, don't listen to this woman. listen to her story and understand her story, but don't take no advice. That's why I say don't take no advice from me when it comes to like, because I be sometimes. But I'm telling you, I'll be telling y'all that there's truth in all the bull crap that I tell y'all. So you just listen. It is what it is. Take your own work. Take your own advice though when it comes to anything I tell you.
July 4th, 2020 is the day of my ultimate betrayal. Y'all ready? July 4th, 2020 is the day of my ultimate betrayal. Y'all ready? He flew to Atlanta. He saw the luxury condo. He saw the weight loss, the transformation. I had my hair done, my makeup done. I was looking completely different. So we had breakfast and, we talking about our relationship. We talking about getting back together, him moving to Atlanta and we just, all that. So this is where it gets embarrassing right here. And I need y'all to really not judge me, okay? So he wanted us to get a luxury car. Okay, this is why when they start speaking French, talking about we gonna do this with your resources, you need to run. But me, I loved him. I just believed that he changed and he was genuine. So he was like, yeah, let's go to this car dealership when we leave this breakfast spot so we can look at this nice car. We get to the dealership and we see our dream car. It was a Porsche Panorama, beautiful car. I end up paying for this car. Okay, the bill of sale was in both of our names, but I put the title only in his name. Okay, this is where it gets embarrassing. The moment he drove off from the dealership, he had an excuse that he had to go be with his kids. Okay, he had 7 kids. Now, when we wasn't together in a relationship, he didn't care too much about them kids, seeing them, be with them. But all of a sudden, now that you got this luxury car, you want to go spend 4th of July with your kids, okay? So that was another red flag. But me, I didn't fight against them. I didn't argue. I didn't want to be problematic. So I said, okay, that's fine. He gets back to his hometown. He's consistent. He's communicating. We're talking on the phone. Everything's going good. So one day I was laying in bed and something said, type his name in on the search bar on social media. When I did that, it was a girl in my Porsche talking about, look what her man bought her. It was all in the picture. They was smiling like they was a happy couple with the car that I paid for with my own money. I inbox her, I'm freaking out because I'm like, girl, that's my car. I sent her screenshots, pictures of him laying on my couch in Atlanta. I sent her pictures of us in the car together. Like, look, we just bought the car. We took a selfie together. Like, I sent her everything. Baby, she was not trying to hear that. This is my man, and he got me this car, and I don't care what you sent me. If you want the car so bad, come get it. Man, she was riding for him. And what did I do? I end up going down there, trying to get the car. It turned into a fight. The police was called. He said I was stalking him. I was just this crazy ex. I was a liar and all this stuff. But then when I showed the police the bill of sale that we both, because the title was in his name, but the bill of sale was in both of our names, and I showed them the transactions, then they knew, like, okay, so this ain't no crazy woman. Like, you really did steal her car. You really did. I showed them pictures of us sitting in the car together. Like, I was really trying to paint the picture to the police officer. And that's why I did not end up going to jail, because police said that this is a civil matter. They cannot make him give me my keys back, and they were powerless. The only job a police officer is supposed to do is to stop an act of crime, right? And they're saying you're on his property, you're being vicious, you're fighting, so we're not going to arrest you for doing this. We're just telling you to leave the premises. So the police was actually trying to be nice to me. Just leave. We know he wrong, but this is a civil matter. Just leave. But remember, the title was in his name. So legally, the police officer looking at it as, okay, I know you paid for it, but you put the title in his name. So he technically didn't steal the car. This is a civil matter. So now I'm heartbroken and I'm publicly embarrassed because this man just interrupted my healing process. I wasn't even thinking about him when I moved to Atlanta. Okay. And not only did I have to come to the realization that he never loved me. He already was in a relationship, but he robbed me. So now my money funny again. Okay. Now my bank account is worse off than it was if I would have just never responded to him when he reached out. This is the part that kind of shook my faith a little bit. So before he had came to Atlanta, I was looking all on his social media. There was no trace of a female. I'm talking about not in his comment sections. Like, I couldn't see her nowhere near. But the moment I got robbed, right? The moment all this unfolded, they all on social media bragging how their relationship goes. It was so broken. I would sleep in my closet on the floor in total darkness. I never knew a pain like that before. Like that level of betrayal. It's just something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. And I didn't want to be here anymore. And I lost my confidence. And I remember I had got COVID. So much bad began to happen to me. The residue. I remember when I caught COVID because I couldn't taste or smell. And I said, Lord, just take me right here. There's nothing to live for anymore. The narcissist came to finish me off. And that's why you don't let them back in your life. You go no contact and you never look back. Because he wanted to humble me and break my spirit. This is why you're not supposed to feel special when your ex try to spin the block, because he may be coming back to try to humble you and hurt you. I was ambitious, I was different, I was beautiful, and he wanted to show me that I was nothing. That's what he wanted me to believe. And for a moment, I began to believe that, and I didn't want to be here anymore. Y'all ready to hear how God showed up and showed out? 1 year later, after that entire situation, I was a documented millionaire. Paid $700,000 for my house cash. I don't owe nobody nothing. Y'all see this Rolls Royce I drive? I paid for it cash. I don't have no car note. So yeah, you stole a Porsche from me, but God gave me a Rolls Royce. You know what? His girlfriend, she ended up contacting me and telling me that he abuses her, he cheats on her, and he stalks my social media and preys on my downfall. I never check for him. I never look for him. Listen, I know people get excited about me being a millionaire and about the possessions and the certain lifestyle that I have now. But y'all know what the biggest flex is for me? Is that God truly healed me. God, man, I was so lost and broken and hurt. Like, God healed me. He set me free. And to me, that's the biggest blessing than him restoring my finances and giving me the wealth. I'm thankful for it. God in heaven knows. God, I thank you. Thank you for giving me back everything the enemy tried to take from me. But God, the fact that you healed me, that's something money can't buy. Ooh, that's something money can't. When you heal for real, when he set you free for real, you get your beauty back. Uh-oh, I felt something right there. Hold on. You get your joy back. You get your confidence back. Let me know if y'all want a part 2 of this story, because it gets deeper and deeper. All right. But I just wanted to encourage every woman. Don't look back. When the moment you realize that you're with a narcissist, you need to leave. They will need you. I'm telling you. Because they don't see themselves as the problem. Like, narcissists see themselves as the victim. They would never see how toxic they are. And that's why they won't change, because they won't self-reflect. And one thing I love about me, every year I always evaluate, like, Anissa, you could have did this better. You could have moved differently in this area. You know, I love how I always correct myself, and I have accountability partners around me. Like, that's why I always grow, you know, because I never get to a place and be like, oh yeah, y'all the problem. I'm good. But narcissists feel like they're perfect and everybody else is the problem. Okay, just like my ex, he felt like his 7 baby mamas was the problem. He don't see that he was toxic and he created these broken homes. You see what I'm saying? He see that because his license was suspended, it's his baby mama's fault. But he don't see how, because he don't take care of his kids, why he can't prosper in life. He don't see that. Okay, so I love y'all.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional. Yes, we're staying lit, big dog. Oh man, listen. Hey man, for real, women be narcissists too, but don't nobody talk about that. Ain't no man finna come on here and be. I will. I'm gonna tell you. You know. You know what's crazy is. You know how crazy narcissist is. They'll be like, man, if you got something on your mind, if you got something in your heart of what you want to do, a narcissist will tell you, nah, don't worry about it, I got you. They don't got you. If you dating a narcissist, they gonna always say they gonna take care of you. A narcissist will take care of you, right? They won't ever, when you start to elevate your life and do better for yourself, they'll do whatever they can to make you, to put you down, to keep you down. Man, I remember making my first. I was hustling a little bit, and when I was hustling, I was like, I was coming up, and I was just like, man, looking good, mind you. I ain't never had a girl pay my bills. I ain't never had a girl pay my car payment. I ain't never had a girl pay my insurance, phone bill, none of that. And wherever I lived, I put in. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, I started to come up, and the person who I was with, everything that they used to do, stop doing. Now they want me to do it. And I'm like, damn, I don't even got money like that. Like, now I'm working harder. Then it came to, oh, you always gone. I need you to stay home with me. And I'm like, how can I stay home with you and still make money? That don't make sense. So then it's like, don't worry, I got you. So then, but at this point, I was like, because I've been through that situation before. I've been through a situation where I stopped hustling for a woman, and I was just like, but this time it felt different. This time it felt different. This time it felt controlling. So I was like, nah, you ain't finna control me, because I already see the play. And yeah, when a person sit back and be like, everything that happened that went wrong is because of you, but always coming in trying to tear your shit up, always trying to come in buttoning your business, always stalking your social media. And my social media is public. I ain't got one private social media. I don't have no and I ain't on no dating site. So if you see PJ on no dating site, that ain't me, cause I don't get on no damn dating sites. But like when, man, I'm telling you, like just seeing all the stuff that I've been through in life, y'all don't know, y'all don't even understand. Like I used to be on YouTube. I used to be on YouTube going through the most. Y'all wouldn't even know, because I get on here like, man, don't none of that shit matter, because I'm protected by God. Now I can attest for her testimony. Testimony is like, it's really a test, and you pass the test and you get the ammonia part. But I could tell y'all so much about me, my mom, losing my dad, my kids, multiple of my kids, and the things that's happened just by being a good person. Just by, I don't let shit go, but just by, believing in God, knowing that He gonna cover you. But at the same time, if you get off your rocker, if you let a person get you off your rocker, because that happened. Me, I be praying every day. I be like, man, God, God will tell you, don't worry about that. I got you. Don't worry about it. My stupid ass to be like, I just had to go poke the bear. And I've paid for it. I've paid for it. Just by not listening to God. For real. But other than that, nah, I'm blessed by the holy name. I ain't got no Rolls Royce, but I do got a little bit of something. I got enough shoes if I gotta walk, then I ain't gotta wear the same pair of shoes. But then I ain't got no Rolls Royce. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. Yeah, don't mess with narcissists, man. Man or woman, because they'll tear you up. They'll have you looking crazy. You know what? Hey, man, a narcissist will have you so down bad. A narcissist will do something to you and make you feel like in front of everybody, make you feel like you did something wrong. And I'm like, well, you invited me here. Why would you invite me here just to make me look like I'm stalking you or something? Like, that's weird. And then, you know what's even worse than a narcissist? A narcissist mom that'll lie for the narcissist just to feel like they in the loop. And I'll be like, and then when the truth comes out that it was all a lie, it's like, damn. So y'all just lying for no reason? Like, yeah, don't trust no narcissist, dog. I mean, when you see them, you'll know. But it's the game. The main thing about narcissists is the thing about narcissists is to play a game with you, but not let you know that they playing a game. If they can play a game with you, but you just don't know that you're in the game, that you're playing the game, that's a narcissist. Crazy situation. And they get you every time. And matter of fact, yeah, I just had to like step back from the narcissist bullshit.